Did you know that a simple haircut can make you look up to 10 years older without you even realizing it? Today I'm going to show you 3 styles that, although they seem harmless, actually dull your beauty and instantly add years to your appearance. And most importantly, I'll reveal the exact alternatives that rejuvenate your face, refine your features, and bring back that freshness you thought was gone for good. Stay with me until the end, because the third cut is the most common, and almost everyone wears it without realizing how damaging it is to their image. Ready to find out? Cut number 3. Messy, uneven layers that don't fall into place. Trust me, Queen, nothing ages you faster than a haircut full of layers that look like they don't even speak the same language. Those layers that seem like the wind had a rough day with you do nothing to add freshness or youth. On the contrary, they harden your features and create a chaotic visual effect. And this is where I want you to think of Jennifer Aniston. Yes, the eternal Rachel from Friends. Her layered cut in the 90s was iconic, but she knew how to evolve. In her 40s, she left behind those choppy layers that today would feel messy, and she embraced cleaner, more sophisticated lines that soften and enhance her features. Picture the difference: hair with uneven, stair-step layers that make your face look tired and unbalanced, versus a cut that, even with movement, flows around your face like a soft fabric that falls gracefully. The second one, Queen, doesn't just take off years. It gives you the aura of a woman who knows herself, who doesn't wing her elegance, who is intentional with every detail. Here's the simple, practical advice. If you want layers, ask for long, well-placed ones that follow your face diagonally, never short and messy. That way, you achieve that sophisticated movement without risking looking like you're stuck in another decade. And psychologically, when your hair flows in harmony, you feel like life flows with you. Nothing projects confidence more than looking in the mirror and recognizing a polished, radiant woman. Those poorly done layers are like a tablecloth-patterned dress that screams, "Picnic." No thanks. You deserve a look that speaks of a woman in control, not someone who just dashed out of the salon afraid to look in the mirror. Queen, remember this: a well-crafted layered haircut isn't just a hairstyle. It's an ally that frames your face like a masterpiece. And you are the artist. With this style, you don't just look more refined. You walk like a woman who knows exactly what she wants. If you're enjoying this kind of advice, hit subscribe. Here, we talk about fashion, yes, but more importantly, about self-esteem, personal style, and feminine power. But hold on, because what's coming next might be even more eye-opening. It's a mistake many women make, thinking it'll make them look younger, when the reality is the complete opposite. Want me to tell you? Cut number 2. Extra long hair with no shape. Queen, I need you to hear this with an open heart. I know many women believe that the longer the hair, the more youthful they'll look. And yes, to some extent, long hair can be feminine, seductive, even romantic. But after 50, extra long hair with no shape can have the opposite effect. It hardens your features, pulls your face downward, and gives you a tired look that you do not deserve. Think of Sarah Jessica Parker, a wonderful woman, a style icon, not afraid of long hair. But notice how she always wears it with soft waves, shine, and movement that caresses her face. You'll never see her with that out-of-control length, like a straight curtain hiding everything. That's the key. It's not about length itself. It's about how you wear it. If it's too heavy, with no long layers or shape, you risk losing that fresh look and throwing off the balance of your figure. Visualize this. Hair that falls far below the mid-back, straight, no movement. The effect? Weight, like your hair is dragging you down. Now imagine that same hair with a cut that frames your face, stopping around chest level, with soft layers and light waves that bring brightness. See the difference? In the second case, your hair becomes a glowing frame that highlights your eyes and softens your expression. And here's something I've seen 1,000 times. When a woman clings to super long hair because she's always had it that way, what she's really showing is a fear of evolving, like changing her haircut would betray her younger self. But no, Queen. Change is growth. Letting go of that heavy hair opens the door to a style that's more sophisticated, more current, more you in this phase of life. If you love your long hair, keep it, but give it life. Chest length, with long flowing layers, is perfect. If you want to go shorter, a polished long bob can be your best friend. It defines the neck, elongates your silhouette, and adds freshness. The trick is to always maintain clean lines and healthy shine. Believe me, nothing rejuvenates more than hair that reflects light like silk. Psychologically, when you let go of that endless, shapeless hair, you feel lighter, like dropping invisible weight. Suddenly, your posture changes, your face lights up, and even your attitude feels freer. Because Queen, style isn't about the amount of hair. It's about how intentionally you wear it. That super long, straight, shapeless hair. Let's be honest. Sometimes it looks like you're carrying a wool coat in the middle of summer. That's not freshness. It's visual exhaustion. And you deserve lightness, not unnecessary weight. Let me leave you with this phrase. Write it in your heart. A woman with the right haircut doesn't need to shout youth. She radiates it in every movement of her hair. That's how powerful the right choice can be. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. And now, get ready. Because the next point is the most dangerous of all. It seems innocent, even flirty, but it can be devastating to your image if you're not careful. Believe me, it's like a tiny detail that ruins a perfect dress. Want to know what it is? Cut number 1. Too short bangs or micro bangs. Let me be very clear. Bangs can be your best friend or your worst enemy. But when we're talking about bangs that are too short, those infamous micro bangs, the effect can be devastating. Yes, Queen, devastating. Because even if you're going for a youthful or edgy vibe, the truth is that this kind of cut tends to harden your features, highlight expression lines, and instead of subtracting years, it multiplies them. Think of French actress Audrey Tautou. In her 30s, she wore them gracefully in Amélie. It was sweet, charming, and it worked because it complemented a youthful, round face with fresh skin. But now imagine that same fringe on a woman over 50. The result is completely different. What once was cute can now accentuate the forehead, highlight wrinkles, and throw the whole face off balance. Too short bangs are like that shiny silver sequin dress you saw in the store. Fun, sparkly, but not for every occasion. It might be tempting, but worn at the wrong time, it turns into a spotlight that doesn't flatter you. Same goes for hair. That kind of bang exposes the upper face too much, and instead of softening, it zooms in on all the features you might want to downplay. Now picture the opposite. Soft, side-swept bangs that just graze the brows and blend naturally into the rest of your hair. That is a sophisticated frame. It's like applying an elegance filter to your gaze, enhancing your eyes without leaving your forehead bare. This kind of bang does what we're all looking for. It gives a fresh, feminine, modern vibe without looking like a costume. If you love bangs, go for longer. Feathered ones that fall gently to the side, or opt for curtain bangs. They soften your features and hide just the right amount. Avoid blunt micro bangs, because aside from shortening your face, they make cheekbones appear heavier and harden your expression. A good stylist will know how to adapt bangs to your face shape and your lifestyle. Psychologically, short bangs give off a rebellious vibe, even a childlike one. But, queen, after 50, you don't need to look like the mischievous girl. You already have something much more powerful, the confidence of a woman who knows her place in the world. And that confidence is better reflected in hairstyles that speak of sophistication, not experiments. Because the last thing you want is to walk into an important meeting and have your bangs steal the show, instead of you. Micro bangs on a mature woman are like those shiny leggings from cheap catalogs. Maybe they're comfy, maybe even fun, but they're dangerously revealing. And we're not here to give the mirror that kind of advantage. Visualize this. You walk into an elegant dinner with a short, straight, stiff fringe. The first thing people think is, something's off. Now change the scene. Your longer fringe gently caresses your face, moves softly as you speak, highlights your gaze, and smooths your features. What you're projecting is charm, quiet power, femininity in full control. That's the difference between a hair mistake and a style triumph. And here's some inspiration. Think of Queen Letizia of Spain. She knows every detail, counts. She's worn bangs at different times, but never too short. She always chooses cuts that soften and enhance her elegance. Because queen, if even royalty understands that not every bold choice equals good style, why should you carry around a fringe that doesn't suit you? A woman who knows how to choose her haircut doesn't need to hide behind bangs. Her gaze speaks for her. And now listen to this. A bad fringe doesn't just affect your look, it affects your confidence. Because what happens when you look in the mirror every morning and don't recognize your reflection? You start your day with doubt, but when your haircut matches your essence, your energy shifts. You walk out the door feeling like the world is your runway, and you are the star. So queen, before asking for micro bangs just because it's trendy, ask yourself, do I want to look modern or cartoonish? Do I want to highlight my eyes or expose what I'd rather soften? The answer is crystal clear. Have you ever worn this kind of cut? Tell us in the comments. If you made it this far, drop a elegant and confident in the comments, so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description. And only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.